If there's one thing that Scooby-Doo has shown us, is that humans are the real monsters. Let us see who's behind this mask and see the real monster. Oh, right. This is Mystery Incorporated. I think I may have lost him. Oh. Oh, yeah, I do have an episode to do. Sorry for the cliche opening, but I couldn't have an episode about Scooby-Doo without unmasking someone. You know, Scooby-Doo has been around for years, since 1969 to be exact, and the mold's always been the same. Scooby and the gang find a mystery and solve it and unmask the person responsible, usually ending with a quip about meddling kids or something like that. If there's one thing we can rely on, it's always a guy in a mask, and nothing supernatural was going on, and the mold has only been broken once in the history of Scooby-Doo. No, Mystery Incorporated is not the first to do it. The first Scooby-Doo show to have a supernatural element to it was The 13 Ghosts of Scooby-Doo. In the show, Scooby and Shaggy were tricked into releasing 13 ghosts from the chest of demons. They were joined by Daphne, Scrappy-Doo, and a new character named Flim Flam. The show was most notable because it had Vincent Price voicing a warlock named Vincent Van Ghoul. Because in all seriousness, Scooby-Doo and Vincent Price go together like peanut butter and jelly, and it was brilliant. Scooby-Doo Mystery Incorporated was the 11th incarnation of the Scooby franchise. It also was the first not to be produced by Hanna-Barbera. Also, it is most notable for being the first cartoon show of Scooby-Doo to have Matthew Lillard as the voice of Shaggy. Casey Kasem, Shaggy's original voice actor, also voiced Shaggy's father on Mystery Incorporated, but sadly, this was his last voice acting role. As a result, I do feel this is a bit of a passing of the torch moment between Matthew Lillard and Casey Kasem. Another thing of note is that Linda Cardellini, who played Velma on the live-action Scooby-Doo movies with Matthew Lillard, also voiced Marcy Hot Dog Water Fletch, a reoccurring character. The show follows the exploits of the Scooby Gang in the early days of their life, as it takes place in their hometown of Crystal Cove. It is implied that the gang had been solving mysteries for a while before the beginning of the show, much to the chagrin of Mayor Fred Jones Sr., Fred's father, as Crystal Cove is a tourist attraction, being the most haunted place on Earth. Most of the mysteries were the usual criminals in a mask, but as the show went on, the Scooby Gang finds that there's a much darker force at work. As for the look of the show, the Scooby Gang was returned to the 1960s style of clothing. Of course, the main characters, the Scooby Gang, Fred Jones, voiced by Frank Walker, who also voiced Scooby-Doo, Daphne Blake, voiced by Gray DeLeslie, Velma Dinkley, voiced by Mindy Cohn, and Shaggy Rogers, voiced by Matthew Lillard. They took on the moniker of Mystery Incorporated as they were solving the mystery of what happened to the original Mystery Incorporated. Along the way, they were helped by Angel Dynamite, voiced by Vivica A. Fox, and the mysterious Mr. E, voiced by Louis Black. Season 1 had a sneak peek that aired the first episode on April 5th, 2010, with the episode Beware the Beast from Below. July 12th of that year, with the re-airing of the first episode, started the season off, and it lasted until July 26, 2011, with 26 episodes. Season 2 premiered July 30th, 2012 on TV and lasted until April 5th, 2013 with another 26 episodes and concluding the series with 52. The series was available on Netflix but has since been taken off. But Amazon and YouTube have the show available to be streamed for a price. Amazon also has the DVD of both seasons to buy as well. Scooby-Doo Mystery Incorporated was the series that got me interested in Scooby-Doo again, as the series took the subject matter seriously enough that it would appeal to the adult side of me, especially with the mystery that the show had to get me to want to know what was going on, but still had enough fun for the kid in me to love it enough and laugh at Scooby correcting the gang on the pronunciation of avocados. I would have loved to see the show continue as the gang traveled across the country to get to the school that they were going to after the series ended, solving mysteries along the way. But the follow-up series we got was Be Cool Scooby-Doo, which was a total tonal shift from the Mystery Incorporated. I was completely thrown off by the look, and I'm willing to admit that I didn't watch it. But doing research on this episode, I watched a few clips on YouTube, and I feel missing the show was a big mistake on my part. If this was the first episode of Cartoon Breakdown that you've seen, or even if you're a subscriber, thanks for staying to the end and listening to what I had to say. And for those of you who are new, maybe you could check out my channel and subscribe if you like what you see. As always, I'm the Animator, and this was Cartoon Breakdown. I wonder whatever happened to the monster that was in the beginning of the episode.